And I've got a question for Gillian. Have you ever dressed as Scully for Halloween?
So your question first.
I've thought about it actually. I have. I've also thought about what would it be like to dress as Scully and just go up and knock on people's doors. I'd film it. I mean, wouldn't that would be really
If you dress as Scully after this and then wander around Comic Con for a little bit.
Yeah, and people would be like, oh, what a great outfit.
Maybe that's going to happen. The sequel, we are making a TV show. I can officially announce today, Buccaneer Media have bought the rights to turn this into a TV show, a high-end show, in a kind of a parallel universe. So it's going to be set during the robot occupation. Yeah, very exciting. And I think in 2015 that's the way to go with something like this. TV could be a very interesting way to explore what happens with the characters. And, yeah.
Cool.
This is a fairly general question. There seems to be a bit of a concentration in film at the moment on futuristic scenarios, and I was just wondering if that's a reflection of directors and actors and industry in general, your views and where we're heading, and whether you think about it at all.
Well, it sells.
Whether you worry about it?
Well, I worry about other aspects of it. I don't necessarily lay awake thinking about robots. But I do think about ISIS, and I do think about the end of the world sometimes and what we're doing as human beings to the planet. But I think it's an ongoing fear consciousness that we have, rightly so, and if it manifests in stories about Armageddon that sell tickets and enable people to escape from their fearful lives, then sorry. Anyway.
I think you've got a generation of filmmakers coming along who probably you can call the Star Wars generation. For the generation previously, perhaps fantasy and science fiction, that kind of thing, were horror or a dirty word, they were seen as a lower form of film, and you have a generation coming through, and I think all the subsequent generations who see it as the equal or better of the dramatic equivalent. So a lot of people who love this stuff coming through. I mean, you can see it here. The Comic Con itself is a great example of how mainstream this country has become. Hello.
Hello, I would just like to ask, what's your best experience from filming Robot Overlord?
Both of us, or Gillian?
Yeah, both of you.
I think there's a moment on set, as I said, it came to me in a dream. There's a moment on set where I was standing there, and there's a huge techno crane, and Ben Kingsley standing in the middle of a circle of standing stones, and hundreds of people around, bustling around, and it was just a bit of a wow moment. We think, wow, this literally was something that I dreamt. Woke up one morning and thought, that was cool. Now look at all of these people that have really got behind it, and these great actors, and great crew, and have all got behind it and are really trying their best to make this a good movie. It's almost like a pinch me moment.
And I'd probably say working with Ben, I've been an admirer of his talent for a long, long time, and so having that opportunity to work in the same room together and to share dialogue together was really exciting.
Thank you.
Hi. You guys have spoken a little bit about the film Worlds of Art and the Spirit. I was just wondering, Gillian, if creating and writing your own story with your book, if you've got a greater appreciation for scripts such as this, with like a human sort of soul spirit to it.
I think in general, I relate to scripts on that level anyway. I think I'm drawn to material that has a heart and spirit to it, even though it may not seem that way necessarily on the outside or at first glance. Did it give? I think I didn't realise until I started writing or working on science fiction on my own path, how much I actually appreciated the genre. I know that sounds ridiculous, but because I've been a part of the genre for such a long time and continue to be and keep adding things to my plate. But I think I'm more. I don't think I ever gave it credit, science fiction credit in my life for not just like happy memories or the joy of participating in, or but some of the films that I feel are bring back really good memories or warm, that I have a real response to, that also have a heart and a soul to it, are some of them are science fiction, and in the process of wanting to share them with kids, that's often where that gets revisited and the appreciation comes back. And I know this is an extended part of the question, but being at Comic-Cons and adults coming with their children that they are initiating into the X-Files, and that shared experience is really fascinating to watch. So I feel I'm ready to admit now that it's properly a part of my
You're out of science
myself, my way. How about it?